Good afternoon and happy Teachers' Day to everyone. On the day of the Teachers' Day, today CBSE has circulated an important circular. You can see the circular on the screen, that is a submission of the list of LOC for 10 and 12 examination, 2024 and 25 registration. What has been written, the submission of the candidates of LOC class 10 and 12 is it will be started from 5th September, means today it has been started. Already it has been started, and as the circular has been circulated, that means that today you can also start the LOC submission work of the LOC submission. And submission of the LOC within the schedule is compulsory. Very important about the correct data. And the school should ensure that there should be implementing, or there should be registering with the correct data. So for the correct data, here you can see there are detailed information data in the list of the candidates, that class teachers. Number one, what you need to do. Already I think most of the schools, they have already done that. Class teachers collecting data of their students, any other officials involved in LOC submission, or the office people will be involved. Official responsibility for uploading data in the CBSE portal. Main official responsible for submission of LOC, or any other official as per requirement of the school. So what you need to do, a briefing meeting may be also be convened with the students of the class 10 and 12 to inform the following. What you need to get from the parents, especially because already they have collected this kind of data. The importance of the submission of the correct data in LOC, that is very needed. The data of the LOC, the importance of submission in correct subject names in the LOC, because once it has been submitted, it should not be changed. The role and responsibility of the students and their parents in the submission of correct data and correct subjects in LOC, and consequences of wrong submission of data in LOC. That should be done, and you can also, I think most of the schools, they have already done. But if you have not done, you should collect the data from the parents' end. Very important about submission of the correct data. Only those students should be allowed to appear in the class 10 and 12 board examination in 2024 and 25, whose name will be submitted through the online process of submission of LOC and explained in this circular. So that you should take into consideration. Next, what you need to do from the part of the principal. What you need to do, that candidates sponsored are their own and bona fide students. No bona fide student's name is left unsponsored. Number 3, the students are not from the unauthorized or unaffiliated schools, because a few schools are there, they have done this kind of things. So you should avoid about those things. So there should not be, data should not be put from any unauthorized or unaffiliated schools or institutions. Students are regularly attending classes in the school. Students are not registering in any other school board in addition of the CBSE. The students are eligible to appear in the board examination for 10 and 12 as per provision of the examination bylaws. And in case of the students, it is essential to confirm that they have passed the class 10 examination from a recognized education board that has been recognized. So already CBSE, during the time of the submission of the LOC, you can get the detail from there. Next is that the essence of the issue, this important, very important point. The essence of the issue is not all the students who are eligible as per examination bylaws of the CBSE should only be sponsored for board examination. In the contest, your attention is also invited to provision of the para 14.2 of the affiliation bylaws. Now what you need to do afterwards, very important. This kind of things is very important, because it is related to the examination procedure. Every affiliated school shall present a list of the number of the students and their particular in respect of class 9, 10, 11, 12. Those who have already registered in class 9 and 11, they should go for the LOC, not the registration. No affiliated schools shall present the candidate to the board's examination who are not on its rolls. No affiliated school shall present the candidates to the board examination who are enrolled in unaffiliated school. That is very important. 14.2.3 para. No affiliated schools are present the candidates to the board's examination who are on its roll but have not attended the school regularly or do not meet the requirement. That means if the students are not attending, or as per the CBSE bylaws that they are not attending 75% of examination, they cannot sit in the examination. And every affiliated school shall sponsor regularly its bona fide and eligible students in board in class 10 and 12 examination. There should not be any wrong information given, that you should take in very carefully. And the last, the school affiliated to the board shall not send candidates for examination of any other board. It shall prepare the candidates for the secondary and the senior secondary examination of the CBSE only. Now, next is very important about that because many things are there, especially the section increase. After the section increase circular, that 45 students has been permitted in the last 3 years, 24, 25 and 26 on account of the transfer or other cases like students fall under essential DPT category. These exceptions shall be available on to case basis. And schools are therefore advised to go through the circular meticulously and fill in the data in the OACs accordingly. So I suggest that you should fill up the data once in OACs, and after that you should start in proceeding the data in here. So you should take all those things, very important things. Next, all schools need to complete the registration process before proceeding with online submission. School will use the affiliation number as user ID already available to them. The newly affiliated school that have not received any password or instruction should contact the concerned regional office, that is RO. They can contact with the RO, or also you can also contact with the district CBSE persons. And upon receiving the password, so you need to receive the passwords from the RO. Already instruction being given to them. And the category of the CWSN, very important about the CWSN, because the category of the CWSN students shall be carefully selected and submitted in the LOC, because if one CWSN candidate will be there, you should put the student's name in the CWSN category. No general category will be provided over there. Now, feature of the online submission system of the LOC. What is the online submission? Before the proceeding of the submission, existing schools shall have to update the OACs, that which I have told you, that first you need to update the OACs, as well as you should update the HP portal, and then after that you should start doing the work. Only those TGTs and PGTs or PGTs who are teaching in the class 9, 11, 12 respectively should listed as TGT and PGT, and that should be also enlisted in the OACs data portal, because many of the schools are there. PRT teacher in the data that has been given in the OACs, they are doing all those things, but TGT and PGT are eligible to receive the data. Next, new skills. What will be the new schools will do? That first enter the information in the OACs portal for the new schools, and thereafter they will submit the data in the HP portal. And after completing the activities of the AP, that means OACs portal and HP portal, then they can submit the LOC data. The information of the OAC should be filled in very carefully, as schools will not be allowed to change the declared section and the strength of the students, because if in the LOC you are putting the data of the 30 students and after that you are going to give the submission of the 40 students in the LOC, it is not permissible. So keep in mind that in the OACs the data will be matched up with the data you are putting in the LOC. So OACs data, that is very important. Number of the students, whatever that, and the finalities of the HP portal, that is also very important about the HP portal. So schools, what need to do? Schools who had not uploaded the photographs of the students in the class 9 or 11 registration shall have to upload the same before the final submission of the LOC. Newly affiliated school shall have to upload the photograph of their bona fide student. The correct procedure uploading the photograph is given in the Annexure E. I am coming to the Annexure E, just I am going through the rule and regulation that has been circulated in the circular. It may be that while submitting the LOC and class 11 and 12, schools will be shown the data of the same students who was submitted by them in the previous year by registering them in the class 9 and 11. And if there will be any direct admission procedure in the class 10 and 12, you can also do that regional office. So if there will be a direct admission procedure, then regional school shall have to complete the LOC submission process online mode. Students of the previous academic year seeking for the readmission in the respective class shall be considered as readmission cases, and the procedure of the defined direct admission cases shall be applicable. And as per bylaws, school can offer the academic subject class 11 and 12, and in the subject requiring laboratory, in the subject where laboratory work is involved, the school required to seek approval in case of the same has not been obtained earlier. So I think that most of the school, those in class 12 also, especially in class 12, if you are seeking for the new approval for the laboratory related subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, so you should take the approval, pre-approval from the concerned person or concerned authorities. So as per the circular number AC, no formal permission is required for the schools introducing skill subject. So no formal instruction will be there. Now we are coming to the number 25. In accordance to the scheme of studies, very important about the scheme of studies, don't go beyond the scheme of studies. Whatever the scheme of studies has been provided by the CBSE, you should go with this. And detail of all students should be submitted only one lot on each fee lab. Partial submission of data will not be allowed in a fee slab. In earlier years, schools are required to send the signed copy of finalist LOC data, because I think in last 1 or 2 years already they have rejected all those things. So this year also, from the 2021 onwards, this practice has been done away. Now LOC will be uploaded on the system provided with the e-signature link with the Aadhaar of the principal. So it may be ensured that the data uploaded is fully correct. So these things already you have done in 2021, and for the new schools you should go with those systems. This rate, especially most important paragraph has been uploaded in the rate, that no window of the correction in the uploaded data will be made available. Very important, very, very important, because you before you are going to upload the final data, you check, not only that, you check and recheck for many times before uploading the data, because if the data is been uploaded, then you cannot change the data. So and another data will be about the private and second compartment candidates will be available separately. That is a private and second chance candidate that will be not be included in the regular format. So other things that about that, the online submission that has been closed in 11:59 midnight on the designated last date. So what you need to do, just wait after the submission. Yes, I'm just going through, because you have got that circular. I'm not going to the deep. So what you need to do, the spelling of the name of the student's mother and father and guardian, that you should take very important about that before uploading the data. The date of birth and withdrawal register maintained, that you need to do. And not only that, the scheme of studies. And here class 10, you can see that Hindi A is 002 and Hindi B is 085. So the subject codes are different. And especially the subject codes are different in mathematics standard and mathematics basic. Hindi core and Hindi elective both are different. English core and English elective both are different. Sanskrit core and elective different. Urdu core and Urdu elective different. Mathematics core and applied mathematics, that are different. So go through that circular and go through this. And common mistakes. what some of the common mistakes already we have done. What are the common mistakes? That submitting incorrect data and subjects of the students, not submitting LOC at all. So these things, you know about those things, and giving number 5, giving various excuses that because of the demise of the uncle, these things, that things, that will not be considered by the CBSE, because CBSE are not considered about whether the problem the school is facing, because this data you have to put, you have to submit, and you have to submit in very emergency task that should be done. The wrong category of the students is submitted, because if there would be the CWSN candidate, you are putting in the general category, you should you don't go for this, you putting that for the CWS kind of things you should not go, and you should avoid. And the syllabus of the scheme of the syllabus already been circulated by the CBSE. You know about the scheme of the syllabus already. You know about the scheme of the syllabus. Now we are going to the annexure. Annexure already you can see the annexure. Here's the what is the first date and what is the last date. What is the first date? That is 5th. This is the first date. That is 5th. From the 5th of September it is started, and you can submit till 4th of October. And date of the finalization of the LOC data plus 4 days as per requirement for the prepayment. So you should not go for the last date. And the late fine will be huge, that is 2,000 per candidates. And the practical examination, you can see that that is a practical examination 150 of the practical examination. And you know that migration certificate, there will not be any migration certificate, hard copy will be issued by them. So the CBSE will not issue any migration certificate. That is why they are not taking the migration certificate. Already CBSE has circulated the circular about the stopping of the migration certificate hard copy. They will be issuing the migration certificate in DigiLocker. So also you should inform the students and the parents. Visually impaired, all those things, all the annexure, that is the annexure A, that already done. The illustration of the calculating late fee, these are the things that how you are calculating these things. I am not going to discuss about the fees payment method. You know about the fees payment method, that is a debit card, credit card, NEFT, RTGS. You can go for this. Make payment, fee reference number, amount deposited, date of deposit, branch where amount deposited, branch reference number, transaction ID, your contact number, all should be kept with you. All should be kept with you for the future references. Now, yes, categories of the students appearing through the schools. What are the categories? Regular candidates will be there, and the fail and essential repeater will be there. As a private candidate applied for the state and separate LOC will be there. Already I have told you that regular candidate will be the different, different URL will be provided for the candidate of the private candidate. That URL will be different. The compartmental candidate, that URL will be different. And improvement performance, that is the category of the improvement performance. Candidates who have passed the examination in the previous year can appear to improve their performance in the subsequent year only. So such candidates can appear as private candidates or as a regular candidate. So you should go with those things. Next, yes, similar activities. You know about the activities, whatever you are going to do, activities about the OASIS portal, update of the OASIS portal, HP portal. Then you are going for the LOC. Then you are going for the login. Then the checklist will be there, and the correction of the data will be there. Then addition or the improvement performance, whatever, you can also go with the manual systems. And after that, uploading the online updation and correction, online printing of the list of the candidate, uploading the photograph and the signature, and the photograph finalization of the data. That means after the finalization of data, you cannot change. Very important and very important things is there. Then fee payment and the printing of the final list of the candidate. Now you are going for the annexure D, the checklist of the printing of the last year registered candidates in the portal, that is in class 9 and 11. You should check whether the last year's registration has been matched with the LOC or not, checking the details of the candidates of the LOC, and especially correct the name names also. The reason of the deletion, whatever the reason of the deletion, that all be conveyed to them. Okay, next, yes, reason and the addition of the candidates. So these are the things that I am not going to discuss, because already yes, photograph, very important about the photograph. That is very important. The photograph with the high contrast background with white background, very important. You should convey to the parents that white background will be required, and the passport size photograph, black and white photograph, the name of the students along with the date of the photograph, and photograph should not be taken before 1st of April 2022, and must be indicated the photograph. That also, and the photograph scan should be stored in the JPG format, and the registration number is printed of the checklist against the candidate's data. Example, if the photograph is Anil Kumar, whose registration number of this is wrong or not eligible or clear or not available, photograph of Anil Kumar will be scanned and stored as JPG. So that means you already know about those technical things, already you have done. For the new affiliated school, you should go for this, and correction marked on the checklist are to be made on the portal, and correction of those things and modifying. These are the modifying things, how you are going to delete and add, and the modifying things. Yes, regional officers of the CBSE will keep a strict watch on the correctness and addition made, because without any, suppose you are deleting the names. Suppose Anil Kumar Choudhury is there, you are deleting the middle name of Anil Kumar Kumar instead of Anil Choudhury. So, from which data you need to present the data, whether that data is correct or not. Also, all these things will be keep in the mind. So these are the checking list of the photographs and all those things. So you should go with this finalization, and yes, this kind of photograph, you should take the photograph for not more than last 6 months, and uploading the scanning method all have been given. And the photograph, what will be the pixel, how you are going to resize that pixel, everything has been given to them. Yes, the scheme of studies, already you know about the scheme of studies. Go through the scheme of studies, because you cannot take both Hindi core and Hindi elective, or English core and English elective. So keep in this mind all those things. Very important about those things. Now, special need name of the subject. If that will be the children with the special need of the CWSN candidate, that is very important, very, very important for the CWSN candidate, because some of the schools, they are offering mathematics to the CWSN candidate. You cannot afford the mathematics. You can go for the subject 1 Hindi or English language, subject 2 a language from the group L, subject 3 any language from the group 1 or 2, any language from the group 1 or 2, or any language from the group A or 2. Already that group A and B, that has been given over there. So you can check, or you can take any subjects from there. Any subjects from there in this language A, group A and group B, you can take those subjects from there. So please give the actual and the correct data. So these are the things that already you know about these things. Go to the circular, and yes, just I am not discussing about all those things. Just give you the details about the circular. Just go through the circular. Very important circular is this, and these are all those things. So very important now. CBSE has started that LOC. So go for the LOC and submit the LOC before the date. Very important. You should complete the things, and you should go and complete it. Thank you everyone. I am be coming back with another video. Thank you, and have a nice day and a happy Teachers Day to every one of you.